1. Welcome to the 225 podcast with your hosts, Noah Ray, Andrew Cargill, me, Matthew Albazadi. I'm so tired today.
Yeah, it's been a long week so far, and it's only Tuesday. I think
we trained forever at practice.
Yeah, we
were
had a
all there
long
for 4
train.
hours.
Yesterday was a long practice.
It was a long one.
It
Well,
was,
one of our last and our best, I'd say, because we had
We had a lot of people
22
there. Yeah.
minimum. At
And
least 22 people.
we had Element T give us a whole bunch of stuff, bunch of goodies. We're all really excited.
I'm
We all
stoked
got
on them all.
little packets of sample packs. I actually forgot to grab it, but I have some over there that I'll probably grab halfway through. Keep on drinking.
I used the raspberry one yesterday. The raspberry salt, that one was good. It was sour,
Yeah.
which is weird.
Yeah, I
But,
tried the raspberry one this morning too, and it was pretty good. It's with those hydration mixes. A lot of them are really high in sodium, which is good. You want that, but it does impact the flavor. You can't just like hide the saltiness.
See, I don't taste it anymore. I'm so...
Wait, you got
I
alcohol
didn't have
to
too
it.
much of a problem with it.
I'm so... okay, I've been drinking Element since February now. Well, I've been drinking it for the past year, but consistent on a daily basis since February, and I look forward to the flavor now.
Yeah,
I got
I,
it.
I think that
it's like-
happens for sure. Like a lot of people drink protein powder for the first time, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, this is gross." And now it's like,
Once you
even
get-
my parents, they're like, "I don't want to eat anything with protein powder." Like even my sister, when she was starting out eating all that stuff,
Yeah.
like I don't want to eat it, and I'm like,
Suck
okay,
it
like
up.
it's like I was like that at some point too, but then you kind of got to get used to it. But yeah, so it was pretty good. So we're real excited about that. Yeah, I tried raspberry today.
It was really cool to be able to hand it out to everyone on the
Yeah.
team.
Yeah, and
be
Element
that was
also
crazy.
did a fantastic job of, we reached out to them, and based off what they know about us, they sent individual packets. They didn't send like boxes and stuff where we have to hand them out individually. We all had like individual. Actually, I'll go grab one real quick. I'll be right back. Don't keep talking. I want to show that.
I don't know what to talk about.
I'll talk. It was sick though, because raspberry, and I
you
want
get
to try
my
the
gallon?
chocolate salt again.
Can you get 1 gallon?
It was a gallon for him.
It should be in the kitchen.
It's not.
Never
That's
mind.
awkward.
I don't know where it is. I'm gonna start.
Like I want to try chocolate soon. I might take that this morning actually.
Yeah. So they sent these little individual packets. I think this is yours, Drew, but it doesn't have any. Drew took all of this out. But yeah, so basically just they gave us individual packets for all the athletes, which I thought was super convenient, because then we don't have to worry about opening up. Like I know you had the big boxes, and I was like, oh, that's gonna be a mess. Like that's gonna be annoying trying to pass them all out. But yeah, so Element did a fantastic job on doing, for all their athletes, or for us, for all our athletes. So yeah, thanks Element for all this. We appreciate it.
Thanks.
Can't wait to try them more.
Yeah, so it's exciting. So that was a good practice yesterday. Had
Yeah.
a bunch of
Huge.
people.
We had 20 plus.
We had
And,
30 people to my rec for bench
Yeah,
press.
we've got, so I think
It was
60
crazy.
people on the team. And a lot of people don't always train with us, but
Yeah.
our gym has 7 racks,
Yeah.
and they're
Yeah.
they're not cages, but it's almost like the CrossFit system.
Yeah. And I'd say they're slightly better than the CrossFit.
Yeah,
reps.
but I mean, when you get 20 plus people there,
yeah.
if practice starts at 5:30, people are getting there at 3, 4 now just to get a rack, to get a bar. It's just crazy how much we've grown. Because I remember last year,
it's nuts.
practice used to be, the 5 of us, 6 of us, and then other clubs. Now, if there's someone else, I literally have to go up to them and be like, hey, this is our designated practice time.
Yeah.
We don't have space for you to be training because that's taking away from one of my guys.
Yeah.
And for people that work until 5,
Yeah.
I get screwed because I come in here and everyone's already there.
Right.
I get there at practice time and there was 20 people, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
This-
You
now I
get
have
there
to
when
wait now.
practice starts or
Yeah.
before practice starts, and it's already filled up.
Exactly. It's I worked out with Carson yesterday. That was for Carson and Logan. We all squatted together, and then I benched with Carson as well. We all, we're all working in together. It was really it
You
was
find
nice.
it when you're around, it works a little bit better,
Yeah,
which
exactly.
is nice.
I remember I had to warm up on Megan's
Bro,
rack.
this man violates everyone. So
It's so funny.
everyone
Nonsense.
squats on Monday essentially because we're all the same 3 coaches.
Yeah.
And he'll just go on so he'll start with one of someone who's one of the
the
girls.
lightweight women, and then I moved to
squatting
middleweight
a
men.
plate. But mind you, he has to do a full squat to get down.
So
then he moves up.
Megan,
to
I'll put it in perspective. Megan told me last night she's 5'3".
Yeah.
I'm 6'3". So and I'm
You're
with
footballer
squatting.
then.
Yeah,
And
I
you're
literally have to
low
squat
body.
down. Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, it was really funny.
He was
But yeah, I
high bar,
warmed
the
up.
worst.
Yeah. Oh God, it would be worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. It's,
So I warmed up with
got-
that, and then jumped around to yours, age, like all types of
You
stuff.
didn't go to mine, which I was happy about.
I didn't. Well, you were in working sets.
Yeah.
I didn't. I
I
got
was
my
happy
own
you
rack
didn't
at
come
that
to
point.
mine.
I had like,
That would have
Yeah.
made me very upset because I was at top sets.
all right, well, we have energy drinks.
Oh,
Yeah.
I am more excited about this
Yeah.
one than I ever have been for an
So-
energy drink.
I'm hyped.
We
Tell some story behind this. What's our favorite? All this stuff.
Whoa.
No,
So-
our favorite. You know this.
Ghost Cherry Limeade is my favorite energy drink. Like,
Mine as well.
I've had
hop.
this is embarrassing, but I've had 2 in a day before. Like, I love
yeah.
them that much. Now,
Valid.
we went to Vitamin Shop as a family little roommate trip, and we saw this drink, and it's the one drink that stuck out. It looked the coolest, best
The nicest
marketing.
looking can.
And they had a cherry lime. Not limeade, but cherry lime. So, they were expensive. I bit the bullet on this one.
Yeah, those were.
But I think it's worth
Dude,
it.
all of them
So,
just seem so expensive.
It's the first Phorm Energy Cherry Lime Natural Flavor Energy Drink, 16 fluid ounces, 473 milliliters.
Okay, so we all know how I am about how the can looks goes into my score quite heavily. This one, I can tell.
True 0 calories.
It is pasted on, but the G Fuel, they had a separation up here to where the can was not the right size.
It was literally
this
plastic
fits perfect. This looks incredible. The really simplistic can, I like it. It's also not a thin can. If anyone watches this, I hate the thin cans.
Hates a thin
I'm
can.
also not a big, like the Sebum energy drinks, what saved that was the flavor. It tasted really good, but I don't like that size can. I like the 16-ounce full can. I want to feel like I'm getting my money's worth, especially if I'm spending over $3 for an energy
Yeah.
drink. I think
These were
that's insane.
$3.50.
Yeah, I think that's insane.
So this is a supplement company.
Yeah.
I'm on their
Dude,
website.
they're
Yeah.
known to be like one
So
of the top tier,
we can
like
zoom
highest
in
form
on
level.
this,
I'll
but
try
yeah.
to take a picture.
So this is really a pretty can. I really do like it. So far,
Cherry
this is
lime.
probably my favorite looking can that we've had. We ready
It
to crack
rivals
into it?
Ghost to me, but we haven't tried Ghost on the show yet.
Yeah, but I think Ghost is kind of childish. This makes me feel like I need to be drinking this with like a suit. Like I feel sophisticated.
I'll go
need a
put one
suit
on.
on.
No, I feel
Are we
sophisticated.
ready? I'm getting
all right.
Okay, wait, do one at a time, because I'm gonna clip this. I need it to look good.
Okay.
Okay. That's good. You go.
Oh, it smells.
Wow. Wait, I'm scared.
This, I'm gonna really
One
like
sip.
this.
Everyone knows the rules.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm getting more cherry than I am lime, and
Yeah,
I think I like
It's
it.
not limeade. Remember
not
that now.
limeade.
It's not limeade.
I don't think this is comparable to the Ghost. They're in 2 different alleys. Wow, he thinks it's better.
It's not better.
This tastes like more
Okay.
like a cherry coke. To
So
really lot like.
I'm getting a little bit too much cherry, where it tastes a little medicinal. The the carbonation is off. It's light.
I love like carb.
I like. There's a way with like Ghost.
Mine's already half gone.
Actually, that's crazy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's insane. I think Topo Chico has a really good carbonation. We almost like taste the bubbles.
Topo Chico.
It's the rich white carbonated
Oh,
water.
we
I was
talked
talking
about this.
in the
Oh,
last
gosh.
episode.
Here we go.
I'm getting honestly,
Oh God!
I'm getting too much like.
Don't disappoint me here, Matthew.
When I was younger, I took a lot of like cough medicine because I had like issues at one point. That's what it reminds me of.
You can't give her your score because she's gonna be the lowest.
Okay.
No, Drew will go first.
This tastes almost exactly like cherry coke to me, with like the hint runoff of lime. And I love
Have you ever
cherry
put a
coke.
lime in your Coke,
No,
That's good.
is that like I love cherry coke's probably my favorite.
bro? Next time,
Like,
put a
I'll say
lime in
that.
it. I'm not lying. Put a lime in it, like acid.
Really?
I usually get it like it just happens to be, but it's really common in like Mexico. It's like
Yeah.
at Mexican restaurants, you order like Coke with a lime, and
Okay.
like it's a normal thing.
Yeah.
What's
there.
like a Modelo with a lime?
Yeah,
And we know
Not
what
that I
color
would know.
this is. Oh, it's just clear.
but yeah. Okay, you go.
I think I might like this more than the Ghost. I'll be honest, just because it tastes like cherry.
It's
coke to me.
different.
It's straight cherry coke to me. I'm gonna give this a solid 9.2.
Wow.
Like
good score.
I really like
Wow.
this. This is
Good
really
score.
good, dude. I could drink this
Who
and
goes
be
next?
happy. It's light carbonation.
I'll go next. Yours is gonna be light. So, obviously,
He's
this
assuming
score,
my score hardcore. Here.
this score's gonna be impacted just because I really like the look of this can. Like, I want this as a flag.
So we should be scoring it out
Overall.
of 30. Or out of
I
like
heard
20.
someone did last.
So-
yeah, but that's too much. I just want to. I'll average mine out. You know, like I average mine in my head.
Self-average.
You know, the can look. I think it's the best looking can on the market. I looked at the whole shelf at Vitamin Shop. My eyes went to this one. So, with that being said, I've never had a perfect energy drink. Cherry Limeade Ghost is a 9.8.
So
It's the
this is
closest thing.
interesting.
9.
1 second.
Wow.
Ghost Cherry Limeade Ghost 9.8. Closest thing to perfect.
9.8's crazy.
This, would you give it a 9.2?
I give it 9.2. And this is probably my favorite energy drink.
This is my second favorite energy drink I've ever had. I'm going to give it a 9.4.
Wow.
Before
You
you
know
give my
what, that's-
rating, one of the ended things in Nero Factor is whole coffee fruit extract.
I saw it's got like
So it has-
caffeine from green tea.
I don't know if this makes it
It is caffeine from green tea.
Yeah.
That,
so.
okay, I'm happy with my score even
Yeah.
more now.
But what I don't understand, I am the coffee guy,
Yeah.
and I don't understand this. So
Oh,
frick.
they lied to us.
The whole coffee fruit extract, I don't think that actually is anything with caffeine. I think
Yeah.
that's just like with something they're getting from the cherry itself.
I got what you're saying.
But I know the coffee fruit does have caffeine in it. So I don't know if this is a 300 or 200 milligram
Oh yeah, I guess that's
thing.
important.
because that would change. That impacts my rating.
Well, I will.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So on to my rating. I'll give it a solid 7.
Okay.
Wow.
That's fair.
That's crazy.
So it
Carbonation.
disappointed you.
Huh?
So it disappointed.
Yeah.
If it would have had better carbonation, a little bit more lime, that's a perfect
See, that's
energy
where
drink.
I'm
It,
against
right.
them.
So if it had more carbonation and more lime, it would have been in that 9 for me. I mean, I could give it a little bit higher score because of the can. Like the can is really nice,
The can's valid.
but I also I don't love the first form branding.
Really?
Like I've never seen it before.
I was about to say
I like this logo.
I wouldn't have known this if they didn't say it. Like I didn't actually read
Right,
it.
but there's just a lot going
Yeah.
on the other side of it, and that's just I'm nitpicking. But it really just needs more carbonation to me, and a little bit more lime.
I don't feel like a dainty little baby drinking this.
Becky did come after you though.
Oh yeah.
And?
She's like, "You're not a woman."
Yeah, why? Okay.
I'm not.
I'm not. I like having a big can.
Why we can't take buff chick supplements? We're not buff chicks.
That's, well, I like buff chick
They were good.
They
I
were
liked
good,
them.
I was
but
very
I
into
do, that's
wanna
just
try
a
one of
personal
their
preference.
proteins.
I don't like drinking little cans.
Yeah.
Not a fan of it.
It's been a while since we've had a big normal can.
I know.
And this does feel.
I think that impacted my score. I will say, I gave it a high score. As I'm taking more sips, the taste is changing. Mm-hmm. No, it's changing.
Good or bad?
That's normally never a good sign.
I know.
I don't know. I'll have to come back.
So we were talking about this when you were in the shower, Drew.
Okay. That's just an interesting way. to put
Praying I was there.
Some say he locks his door. We can never go see him. Some energy drinks lose their flavor.
it. Yeah.
It's almost like the air does something to it.
Yeah, I don't know what this fixes. We're gonna get into we're gonna make an energy drink at one point.
Yeah.
I'm calling it
down.
right now.
Yeah.
And cherry
that's crazy.
limeade is the first one we
First
need to do.
flavor. Okay.
Wow, we're gonna be that competitor.
Get there.
Well, because I'm just thinking, I was like, wow, we are the energy drink guys now.
We're trying
yeah.
all types of them.
Yeah.
Like at one point we'll go through Vitamin Shop and be like, we've tried every single one of these.
Yeah.
That's
And we're gonna
that's
have,
gonna
and
be
that's gonna
crazy.
suck. Well, because then what do we do?
Well,
Then we're gonna need companies to send us a few things.
We have a special energy drink. Shout out Alex.
Yeah.
He's hooking us up with one.
Yeah,
And I'm
that's gonna
really
be nice.
excited to try.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
I never knew they had that one.
But you know they made it yet?
What flavor is it?
I've never heard.
It's orange, something orange.
Okay.
So I'm excited. You guys will see that whenever he gets it. But he's said he'll give some to us, and I was really excited because I wanted to, but I didn't want to order a 12-pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So yeah, one thing. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up.
I've been trying to figure out what this is.
This is actually sick.
Is it textured? It's textured, right?
Oh,
It
yeah.
has
Okay, I see it
Wow.
now. There's writing on the label.
Legion of Boom. Okay, that's kind of
Oh, way.
cringe.
No
but
way.
Okay, I have no idea.
First, okay, that's a really subtle thing,
Oh.
but that's really cool.
Oh, I
no
see.
There's like stars on it.
Okay, there's no way we're gonna be able to get this on
I love
camera.
this company.
That is sick.
First Phorm, I'm actually going to look into their products and look at getting
that was
I
really
think they're
cool.
supposed to be
We're not gonna be able
in
to show this on
relation,
video,
like
but
the high class supplement.
Well, because like, and also
think
like
they're supposed to
doing
be
stuff,
expensive.
yeah, doing stuff like that, like
That's
that kind of. Although it is an expensive energy drink that we're buying, it's like over $3.
I mean,
that
I spent
does add-
$18 at my shop.
Yeah,
with these.
and I mean like that, but that does increase the cost that they're making it, and it does, I think, add a small touch for their customers that I think is cool. Like when you notice that, like that's awesome.
I was not gonna notice that until you said that. Now
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
looking up and seeing
so
it
the
around
sun
my
was
camera.
cracking in, and I saw it. So they've got a lot of stuff. Wow. I mean,
It's expensive. Their stuff's. I think I've looked at it before.
Yeah.
their
like, there's
greens, 30 servings of greens is $70.
Yeah, like they're.
I mean, that's
so
pretty close to athletic greens, though,
I don't know.
which
if
I
they're
don't take that either.
They're. Yeah, I know they're.
Cree
the-
is 50. Creatine is
Okay.
23.
Okay. I think their
See,
protein's
it's not
pretty.
bad though.
Yeah,
like
that's not bad.
It's pretty average.
Yeah.
I mean
okay.
the new, not new. The Savage Sebum stuff's 55, and that's only 20 servings.
And he has
the new Godzilla
Sebum's
stuff,
name, yeah.
20 servings.
Yeah.
It's like $60. The new Echovision stuff, it's like 70 for like the Throner stuff. It's
So
like
their
78.
greens and post-workout are their best selling.
Really?
Hmm.
Yeah, because I know the.
Is it more of like a health company or like a fitness company? Because that makes a difference on
It's-
whether
I think
they
it's
sell
a
more
stick.
grains or
Who
pre-workout.
is it that's under First Form? I thought there was
Well,
something.
on their
Was
thing,
Russ?
it has First Form Energy
No, Russ is
Drink,
BPN.
Maybe.
women's weight loss, men's weight loss, health and wellness. So I think like the pre-workout thing, like I wouldn't clump this in with like a Rise.
Okay.
or
It's just a different
They're more of a
thing.
wellness
Yeah.
thing. Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah. Oh crap! This is. Yeah, this is.
Like
this
they
is
have
up
hair,
there.
skin, and nails, like collagen stuff.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the DB Goddess and Thyroid. That might be good for you, Drew. It's Goddess and Thyroid. Maximize fat loss. Ooh, control cravings. Hold up. I might be getting this for him.
No, for me with
I was
Crumble.
about to say you literally.
I'm the worst.
You're like, I want a 4-pack of Brumble.
Dude, as much as we talk about eating healthy,
Yeah, last night. So we have this like
God.
little tradition thing that we do at practice where sometimes we'll go a lot, probably once a week, we'll go to Kava, and there happens to be a crumble cookie right next to it. And Drew got us introduced to some of the Kava workers, so we won't name drop anyone, but they may or may not, Kava, if you're watching this, which I know
I feel
you're
like
not.
we don't need to be.
They
announcing
may or
this.
may not be giving us
Hook us
a
up.
slight
Hook us up
discount. They
sometime.
give
Yeah,
us
hook us
nice. They give us extra chicken maybe sometimes.
So,
Yeah,
just little
little bit
things
of-
like that.
They know we come from the
I've
gym.
been going to Kava for like a year and a half now, and I love Kava. The Kava is like a Mediterranean Chipotle.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I have taken the entire team's Kava virginity, but Drew was not just stopping there. This
Drew
man,
whizzes them up.
he pulls out that W Riz at Kava, and like
He strokes his beard all nice. He's like, "I'll take double chicken, please."
he's like lots of feta.
And the girls can't handle it. They can't handle it.
At one time, they were
They'd
like,
still see
"Are
it
you
come?
guys powerlifters? I've never met a
Drew's
powerlifter
like,
before."
Let me.
He was like, "Look, my dodge is 450."
And they're like, "Oh my gosh!" Fell over and stuff. Anywho, so
I'll take that with the extra
yeah,
chicken.
exactly. So there's a Kava, and we always go to Kava,
destroyed
and then a
Crumble.
lot of the times we go to Crumble, and there's a little bench outside that we sit out until like 11 p.m. So we
Which
did
to
that
us,
last
that's
night.
very late. Well, to
Yeah,
them.
yeah. So we did that last night, and me and Drew have gotten in this habit of I pressure him into buying a 4-pack, and we split it. Or like not just you buying, but like we
Yeah.
each buy. Like different times we'll buy them. But we always go and we get a
Makes Drew
4-pack. Yeah, I forced my sugar daddy to do it for me. But yeah, so we get the 4-pack, and last night I got the strawberry cupcake as well as the Oreo
I think it was just cookies and cream.
cookies and
It
cream,
wasn't
something like that.
Oreo.
Well, it had a little Oreo on it.
Well,
The same thing. Anywho.
not really.
And then you got the pumpkin roll, which is the
Yeah.
mystery cookie. as well as the buttermilk pancake.
The buttermilk pancake.
Bro, we should start reviewing that on the pod.
I'm
Screw
about to start-
energy drinks, man. I don't want these
Those are
anymore.
pre-workout.
Well, like we
crumble
go
cookies.
enough to where I was like, we need to be I was like, the Kennesaw Barbell Club's gonna sponsor getting the the crumble cutter.
No, you know what we should do? My sister did this in Bremen for her volleyball team. But so the Dairy Queen employee, we go, like, my family just goes to Dairy Queen quite a bit. Like, we'll just go, like, whenever I'm home, we're like, all right, let's go to Dairy Queen, like our little ice cream
It's
restaurant.
one of
whatever.
those that's just there.
Yeah,
You're
it's just a
good to
fun
go.
little place we
Yeah.
go. And
Those things. You
my
haven't done that. It's
dad,
one of those things in a while.
Okay,
I know I have.
we gotta not interrupt each other. The headphones, they prevent that, and we're not wearing headphones. We gotta.
No. Okay, go ahead.
But so with Dairy Queen, my dad kind of went up and was like, "Hey, Anna needs like volleyball sponsorships, whatever." To the manager, he looked up like how much money we've spent there, and like because you can look up like the card that he paid. It's like, oh, you know, whatever. And the manager's like, yeah, let me go look at some stuff real quick. And the manager actually like sponsored Anna for her volleyball thing and like gave her money to like go in this tournament or whatever. We should go to the Crumble and Kava managers and be like, we love y'all. We'd love to like have y'all on a t-shirt, or like if y'all could a fundraiser for us, like help
I
sponsor
would like
something.
a Kava and Crumble sponsorship.
That'd actually be really cool.
Well, because I mean, we probably at least give like a 500 a week at Kava.
That's a lot. I don't think we do 500 a week. That's like 50 bowls, and we don't have 50 bowls.
We what is it?
We do a fair share.
Yeah.
We like
Couple
We're
$100 a week,
covering a
couple
few
$100 a
of their-
month,
like
I
me and
think.
you were like $40 last week at Kava.
Dude, we're like
each.
100 each.
Yeah, we're like
That's
at Kava.
crazy.
Not actually.
But yeah, and even like Crumble, like I think, you know, if we reached out to local places, like a lot of times local places like to help out. If I don't know how like Kava
they're
and Crumble are run,
individually,
like our Dairy Queen is run by one guy, like it's individually
it's a
owned.
franchise or owned by the company?
And there's like, you know, we live in a small town, so Kennesaw may be different. But like he was like all for like helping the volleyball team. Like
That would be cool.
He pushed it. He even came to like the games and stuff. And like he has no reason to come, you know, but he was like, you know, supporting the local school and stuff like that. Yeah, we should reach out to something like that. That'd be actually really cool.
Yeah.
Or see if we could like one night have like a Kava summer night where like they close down for like an hour or two and we'll just get to
Dude,
go
I
in
know
and
they
kind
do
of
like
cater it.
I know Otters will do that.
Yeah, well, we don't need otters. So.
Yeah.
I'm not interested. I want Kava at 8 and Crumble at 10. That's all I want.
We're more we're 8:30 at Kava.
Yeah. Well, regardless. I want 2 hours of Kava. I want double chicken with garlic sauce. They're always out of that garlic sauce.
I love the garlic sauce.
I know, and they're out of it
I
last
like
night.
the spicy.
Oh, yeah.
Spicy lad.
But, yeah. Crumble was really good last night.
Yeah.
That's kind of the old spill. We
Join
should
the barbell
definitely
club.
Join the barbell.
Yeah,
club.
well,
We
this
do
summer,
really fun
I'm
stuff
already
and just
planning.
eat.
Yeah, I'm
Dude, it's
planning
been
some
so
big
cool.
stuff.
We've got
this
some
summer.
fun stuff planned, and we got a really exciting email back yesterday.
We did,
that
yeah.
We're gonna gatekeep it, but I'm
I was
stoked.
about to
sure.
ask if we're gonna be gatekeep girl bosses.
Yeah, we're
real
girl
quick.
boss gaslight gatekeep
Yeah.
on that.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I used to run all the social medias for Kennesaw Barbell, and I'm now taking a break from social media. So what has happened was I was put in the position of like a activity planner type deal. With
It was so
fundraisers
sad.
or like stuff like that, like
this one?
helping. Yeah.
He was like, we're at an officer meeting, and he's like, so I know my role here is like social media manager.
This
like,
is so
and
sad.
since I'm quitting, like, do you guys still have a place for me? And I was like, no, I love you, man. Like, of course we have a spot for you at our table. And I was like, if there's a need, like, let's fill it. And so he's doing.
Yeah. So I'm like kind of
events.
now in charge of like, you know, planning different stuff, like let's do activities. And one of the big things I've been planning is our Orlando trip. So we got
Orlando
6 or
trip's
5 competitors confirmed right now, maybe a 6th. And then like 6 to 7 people also going. So like I got the Airbnb, I got a few gyms lined up. I'm going to start calling gyms within the next probably 2 weeks. And kind of let people know throughout the summer, like, hey, I got 20 people coming in. Is there like a bulk discount we can get or something like that? Because once again, with the club, I don't want every week for people to come out and it's like a $20 day pass.
Right.
And people got to pay $20. You know, that's more than their gym membership.
James
a lot
was
of the
telling
time.
us his gym the first time is free for everyone.
Yeah, that's fair. And I think like that's one of the gyms, Rise Fitness in Villa Rica. Like that's an awesome gym. It's a local place. I'm pretty sure it's not a chain. But that gym's super nice. There's a few in Atlanta. The Buck Fitness Center is like a super cool, like powerlifting only, like a bunch of kilos, stuff like that.
I was so excited. We're gonna be
yeah.
So I don't know if it got blurred. We're gym hopping every week as a club.
Yep.
But on top of that, we also have this Orlando trip.
Yeah, so but those are just some of the ones like around Georgia that we're going to. Madhouse is another one. But yeah, then this Orlando trip, it's like we're going down on Thursday. I'm gonna start getting in contact with people like who's actually gonna drive, like what are we actually gonna be doing. I'm planning out at least 2 of the dinners down there, and then
We do a big barbecue.
Yeah, big barbecue stuff. So yeah, it's exciting. I'm having a lot of fun with it, but we're gonna plan out. I think we're gonna do like 2 gyms down there. One because we're probably gonna need to train on Thursday. That'll be our last day of
Probably gonna have to
training.
get at least 1 workout in.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna have to get 2, maybe 3.
Yeah, exactly. So
Me and
Probably,
you. Yeah.
yeah.
I'll have
yeah, you'll have normal
Thursday
training
and
day.
Saturday. I'll have.
Yeah.
Well, I probably won't train. I'll
Probably train Friday
then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was supposed to say.
So
be
yeah,
so
so we're
much
gonna have,
fun.
and also on Friday,
That's
like I
not
want to
gonna
go
be
do stuff. So we're gonna go to a gym probably Thursday afternoon, and then probably Friday midday. And obviously I'll still go, but I'm not gonna be training. And then Saturday's the meet, and then Sunday it's gonna be you're probably gonna be on your own, kind of because everyone's gonna go the separate ways. I know I'm leaving. Drew may be leaving, so like there may be people that want to stay longer. If people stay and go to like Disney,
the full trip itinerary.
no, but I mean like if some people are staying and going to Disney, so like Sunday I'm just gonna let everyone do their own thing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's exciting. It's a lot of fun. So we got a lot of fun things planned this summer.
Yeah.
it's cool that like we have momentum as a club that we can actually run with now. Because like last summer, like we didn't talk all summer until we got that email that like we needed a meeting with sports. That was pretty sad on our parts, but so that's gonna be really exciting.
Now we get
just
to see each other every day in the summer.
every day.
Every
Okay, the
morning
flavor's
too.
back. We're good.
Okay.
How
took it
about
too
this
fast.
week in training? It's been a fun week.
Yeah, it was
I
a good
think
week.
It's
Had a few
Monday.
POs.
It's Tuesday.
I'll
I
start.
had a-
Well, we haven't
Yeah.
talked about training.
For Saturday
Since-
or
yeah.
Monday.
Oh yeah. and you
Wait, did we
Chris.
record last Thursday?
No.
Yeah, we did. But it,
It's not up yet.
yeah.
Okay,
I
so
Oh yeah, you explain our problems.
pretty much we had some, me. Okay, whatever. We had some technical difficulties. I don't really know what happened. Something with Drew, but he fixed it now. We're recording on
Sorry.
my computer today because of trust issues.
Sorry, Eli.
Unbelievable.
But yeah.
No, don't be sorry.
So, but that Becky episode will have dropped Wednesday. I guess today's Saturday when you're watching this. We're gonna kind of intermittently just throw those other episodes up, 7 and 8. So we're sorry for that delay, but we're back on it. It happens. It's a part of the learning and growing pains. But yeah. So I don't know. But I don't know if I talked about my 485 triple on the pod yet. I think I did. Okay, so that was good. Saturday, I refed a meet. So I was at the meet at 6 o'clock.
You had to leave here at like
5.
Yeah.
It was awful.
was
That's when
terrible
I had
fun,
2
dude.
goats, cherry limeade.
Well
And,
deserved. Well deserved.
dude, I was wiped going into that session. I had like opened a callus on my hand, that deficit deadlifts, and I got like 4 sets in. I was like,
This ain't it.
I was like, this ain't it. I had some decent bench. Yesterday, dude, it was a bad day for me.
Tough training day.
So
for sure.
I had like comp squats for 5s, and I knew I put 385. I hit my first set, and it was easy. Like I don't know why. Go for my second set, and I just didn't hit the 5th. And then my third set, I also didn't hit the 5th, and my 4th set, I was like, and it nothing was above like an RPE 8 or 7. Like it was all moving. I just was so mentally like blocked. I think because like on my meet, I failed my last attempt, like knee caving, and they got so close together that like I just gave up. And I don't think I've been in the position of like a heavy comp squat in a couple months. And I think I just have that fear of like as soon as my knees start to come in, I've lost that grind factor of like, let me keep fighting. And I'm like, I just want to give up. And so I don't know. It's definitely a process of like, I mean, Becky said this, it was like my biggest challenge, and I've known this, is my mental fight when I'm lifting. And so like if a lift I'm mentally excited about, like deadlift or bench, like it's going to start to go well. But with squat, I've just been so in my head that like coming down to a squat session, I just start to like freak out. And I like, because like I've hit that weight a couple months ago. Mind you, I'm 12 pounds lighter now, but like it was moving.
Yeah.
And now I was just kind of like being a little baby. So
I feel like squat's the most mental.
It
of all
is.
of it.
I
Just
need to
because
go,
you
like-
feeling that bar on your back and you feel it down the
First
spine.
That's
time
one thing
low
that-
bar.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's one thing that like I've tried to explain to people is like bench press. It's not usually as much weight, so like holding it out is not as challenging. Like deadlift, you're just picking it up.
I have a
bench,
funny
you're just
story
pushing it
about
off.
bench.
Squat, when you walk out and you feel it sitting on your back,
Feel a few 100 pounds
like
shift around it.
squatting is probably the most like scary, like intimidating. Because with deadlift, it'll rip your hand, you drop it, no problem.
Well, you have your toes to watch out for.
Well, I learned that, but but like in with most people, with bench press, like you usually, you can roll it off your chest. I know some people are stupid and drop on their neck. If you do that, it's your fault. Sorry. There's so many good
if he
ways.
dies, he
flipped,
dies.
It's not your fault.
Well, that's different. That's way different. But like
Maybe
squatting,
it's their fault.
yeah, hit the weight, don't let go. But with squatting, like walking out, it's like, oh my gosh. Like even with my like opener squat at States, I remember I was like, it felt heavy, but like it moves well, and that was one thing that I talked to Drew about, that I was so like not upset about, but confused, because I was like, I know that this way, like I can hit it, but it feel like I'm getting scared because lifting 500 pounds on your back, like it felt heavy, and I'd go in for the squat and it'd be fine. But I was like, I don't know like how to, like when I'm maxing out, if I'm at like 560, 570 range, it's like I'm like terrified, and I don't know. When I'm walking out, I'm not confident in my ability to actually be able to lift it successfully.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm freaking out. But I also felt the same way at 520.
Yeah.
Like it's a weird
exact same
feeling.
thing.
Like
I'm
squat's
so
the
in
weirdest
my-
thing.
I'm so in my head on squat.
Yeah.
It's
It's
bad.
weird.
It
Yeah.
needs to get better.
Is squat your least favorite lift?
So I don't know. Like
Okay.
it's rotating.
Okay.
So when I first started lifting, I was squat every day. I squatted 6 times a week.
Jeez. My knees could never.
Well, I had a really bad hip shift, knee valgus, lifting my ankles. Like this was like everything when I first. And you saw I used to have a band. I would do everything, and my squat got really good. I would
You
say.
have a very good squat. You do.
And so I really liked squat. Deadlift has always been my favorite. It's
Good.
It's had its inconsistencies, but it's like I can come back to it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
bench is my weakest by far. But recently, I've just been like, I enjoy my bench sessions. Like I go, I can set up. I listen to like pretty chill music on bench, and it's pretty fun. But squat has been something to where I'm now like, I think it happened my last prep. I'm like, I'm in my head with squats. So it just kind of rotates of like, I really enjoy squatting. Like, and chasing 5 is really exhilarating. But I've just been like at a point where I'm like, with squats. Like realistically, I probably could have had a couple sets of 405 yesterday if it was
I
against
think
a good
so, for
RPE 8. But again, I was just like wimping out of it.
Yeah.
So
I tell you what, deadlifts were my least favorite. I always, when Drew was coaching me, I hate deadlifts. I don't want to deadlift. I don't want to do this. I would always walk in my sessions, hating it, everything, all that. Deadlifts?
Deadlifts?
I love deadlifts now. Because with my next meet, like, I have like the goal to squat 6, like that type of stuff.
Yeah.
I am more chasing the 300 kilo deadlift than I am the 600 squat.
this is what happens when you live with
That's
me.
crazy.
Because I think the 600 squat, like, I'm pretty confident that that's there. The whole
there right now.
The whole 300 deadlift is like, if I could fight past that, because just failing, I'm not going to talk about it again. I'm going to bring it up short time, but the failing of that States, the 3rd and 10, I've never been like a good deadlifter. Like even like Stefan's always like, dude, you just like pick it up. Like my technique was never
not
super
graceful.
good. Yeah, I was not like, I'm not really built to have like a really good deadlift. And if I could I have really short arms, pretty long torso. So like I have a good bench. Like my bench is really good, but my deadlift always was lacking. Like even at the owl liftoff, I only deadlifted like 10 pounds more than my
That's what I was
squat.
saying. You almost matched your squat.
Yeah, I could have done a 5'11" squat probably just as easily as I did the deadlift.
So like my squat and deadlift have always been like pretty much the same. And just now recently, even at the ending of when I was working with you, my deadlift really started to click. And then with Becky, it's just clicked even more. And it's to where the point now where like that could be like one of my strong suits later on is like having a good deadlift. So I'm like loving it, and I'm enjoying doing deadlifts now, which is interesting. And I hope that happens like with squats, or like if you don't if you don't like a lift, and this is even for like the people that are just starting out. Like I literally hated deadlifts more than anything, and now like I look forward to deadlift days more than I do any other session. Like Saturday session where I've paused deadlifts is my favorite day of the week. Like I look forward to that more than anything.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so like it's just like stuff changes throughout all of lifting, like your journey, where you go, what you like, what you don't like, what you're good at. Like, my bench is good, but it's not like when you get up in like the 400 stuff like that, you can't progress like 30 pounds in like a block.
Your bench just
slows down.
It's really good, but it's a slow.
Yeah.
You're like
bench is
you're
slow
looking for a
grind.
kilo on bench. Versus deadlift is like you're getting 10, 20 kilos.
Like at my meet, I benched 402 estates. If I could bench 407, 413, I'd be ecstatic.
Yeah.
So excited. Like I'd be like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But like now
Especially
I'm
in comp.
Yeah, I'm hoping for like
different.
a 30, 40 pound PR, 50, 60 pound PR, 70 pound PR on like squat and deadlift and stuff like that.
Right.
But like with bench, it's like if I could get a 5 pound, 10 pound PR,
But
that'd be awesome.
I would make the argument you've been benching for years.
Yeah, I never squatted and never.
Your bench is going to the point where it's gotten really good to where you're only able to get small jumps.
Yeah, for sure.
Versus your squat and deadlift, like you're still in newbie gains with those, is what I would argue.
Yeah, for sure. Well, because as most of y'all know, I trained for aesthetics, wanted to do bodybuilding stuff like that. That's kind of where I was at in the beginning of my lifting career. Not career, that's a silly way of saying it, but like when I started lifting. Like when I started lifting. But when I started lifting, it was more so, I want to do bodybuilding stuff, stay shredded, all this stuff, whatever. Yeah. Whatever the kids say nowadays. And then it was just like, I always bench pressed because I always was good at it. Even like, 7th, 8th grade, I was benching 225 before my freshman year of high school. So like, I loved bench press, always been good at it. So that was just something, like, you're right. Like I've always trained bench press with enthusiasm since I was literally in like 8th grade. It's just always been something I've been good at, and I've always enjoyed it. So, I mean, so I'm not going to be progressing as fast on bench press as I am. And also, like, I've hit that 400 mark. I'm happy with that. Not to say that I'm not excited to make it better, but the next step of, like, the 450, that's, like, a long time coming. Like, that's not my main focus right now. As long as I can stay in the low mid 400s, like I'm perfectly fine with that right now.
I want
I do too, but like that's not going to happen in States. Like I want the 300 kilo deadlift. That's what I want.
That actually, oh wait, I literally just lost it. Oh yeah, that's a good point with coaches is, and I want to get to your training, but I want to see what you guys think about this is, what do you emphasize more? Is the lift that's going really well or the lift that's going bad?
What do you mean?
In your training, right? So like, because the whole idea of powerlifting is building a total, right?
Yeah.
Key for key. Okay, so are you, like, I had a coach who on deadlifts, he was like, we're going to slow you down like once every other week because your deadlift is so much better than your other lifts. We need to focus on your squat. And I was like, that's not right, because we should be maximizing that deadlift the best we can be.
Bless you.
Sorry. Yeah.
Also, deadlift's the most like pound lift. Like, you'd be better off having a good deadlift than a good bench.
Like, I know,
realistically.
Well, because those bench specialists in my weight that are better than me, well, then I deadlift 80 pounds more than them, and I'm like, what are you going to do about it?
Yeah.
Cry.
I think
bench 80 pounds more than you bench. It's exactly my plan. What I do.
What's weird is, just because you were talking about deadlift, I know a lot of coaches, not only that, deadlift specialists, they only deadlift like once a week, which is the weirdest, most bizarre thing to me. Like, these specialists will do it once a week, or like they'll do twice a week, only like once every other week, because they're like, all right, I've already got this pretty much set in stone. And it's the weirdest
I don't
thing.
know. I feel like I see Jamal deadlift every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, he literally posts every day or two. He's like,
well, I don't know if he's
deload
just
week,
got him in
pulled
this-
850 pounds, conventional deload RP 5. And I'm like, Oh my god.
Well, some of it is like the CNS shock deadlift will have is greater than the other lifts. If you're that much of a specialist, you have 700, 800, 900 pounds on the bar. You can't be doing that often.
Yeah.
I
guess-
think
oh.
I think
squat.
squats
I
are
was
the
about
most
to say
detrimental.
squat.
Like
Right.
squats put me on my
400
ass.
yesterday. Hurt.
Yeah,
Like it was on
squats
my
put
back. I'm
me-
there like, oh god, man, this is.
See, I felt worse from my deadlift set last week than I did squatting yesterday.
Also, I think
That's
bench.
fair.
I don't know. For me, deadlift is the least taxing on my body. If I have a
I'll
heavy
say
bench
squat.
day,
You have not gotten close to your end range on deadlift.
Yeah.
yeah, that's fair.
Because I'll go, I'd say squat, deadlift, bench. Like bench can suck in my hands, but deadlift, like I've had days in deadlift where I'm like, this is the worst thing ever. Like just lower back and everything.
So my body has went into like shock, like twice,
yeah,
and it's only been on bench
Once when he met me,
Like it was when I failed 418, and
Yeah.
it was after my 402 bench.
at
At
States.
States.
Yeah.
My body, and I've failed lifts. I've pushed really hard at squats, deadlifts multiple times.
Yeah.
I have never felt a shock like I did after that failed 418 bench.
but also that's 418 pounds.
I mean, it's cute.
That's a lot. That's a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Like for me,
Yeah,
like
that's fair.
so I have a story. Like I was at the meet and they were like, "Do you need your safeties on bench?" I'm like, "Just put them at 3." They're like, "That's not gonna help you." I'm like, "I've got 250 pounds on my chest."
Yeah, you
That's
can roll
like-
it off.
I'm
worst
like,
case
that's like Drew laying on me. Like it's not that big of
that
a
happens
deal.
all the time.
Exactly.
Actually, that's more like me. Drew
Yeah, I was about to say 250. That's like
I
numbers
actually
on
weigh
top of you.
250.
I was like, it's not that. I'm like,
I'm used to it, man.
250 pounds. Like I might not be able to bench it up. Well, I did, but I'm like, even if I can, it's not that heavy. You know, it's not 400
No.
pounds.
Actually, side note, do you know something hilarious?
Yeah.
Sometimes, this is kind of personal. I don't know why I'm saying this on the podcast, but I'll go up to Edie and I'll just fucking like dead lay on her. Like I just walk up and just like collapse and just lay on her, and she can't do a damn thing about it.
I couldn't do a damn
It's so
thing.
funny. No, but like 250 pound bar is a lot different than a 250 pound person.
Yeah.
Like me just dead laying, like completely limp. You're not getting me off. I'm sorry. Like Edie.
Whoa, I don't want to get you off.
It's so funny. I'll try and set her up next time. I'll like lay her on the couch and I'll be like, "No, come here." And I'll just go lay.
He's like, text us.
Come outside the living room. And I'll
Boys,
just
it's about to happen.
plunk. But yeah, I guess that's a little side thing. I thought it was funny. But yeah, back to that. I do agree with the whole. Also, I think I've never had like a deadlift or a squat where I've had to like grind it out.
Yeah.
Like most of my like squat. Where you going?
Wham.
Bro's going to get his water. I can guarantee, or he's going to pee.
Where's
No way is someone here.
we just get a package?
Bro, do not tell me in the middle of a podcast you went to go get a package.
So what?
It better be something good. All right, let's open it as
We can talk about this on
Yo,
What is that?
Yo, what is this?
Oh gosh.
You can't see it.
Chili Pad
Okay,
Pro.
unboxing
Okay, we're doing an
podcast, I
unboxing
guess.
this episode.
You're the one who
Yeah,
brought it out here.
you
so-
interrupted the whole thing. What is? Okay, I'm gonna look at the box. Chili Sleep
Be careful
Okay.
with how loud your
Dog
stuff
Pro.
is.
Dude, is this a dog bed?
Yeah, it's for you.
Okay, I mean, crap. If it, that's fine.
So do some explaining when open.
Yeah.
Actually, do some explaining.
He has his own mic.
Let me
It's
explain.
okay.
Sorry for this. This podcast has been all over the place, but I'm really enjoying this.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is a chill, like just kind of talk
Yeah.
it out.
The
got
couch
a-
brings like a more chill
You've
environment.
got a can right next to your laptop. I'm
It's
sure it's
empty.
empty, but
Oh wait, my gallon has been right there the whole time.
Bro.
Wow. Okay, so we talk about this is a great segue. I don't really know what to, but we talk about sleep. We talk about recovery. I will do just about anything, hashtag element, for better sleep, better recovery. This is something that's been on my radar for like probably the better half of a year now. I get really hot when I sleep, and I'm not even that big.
Oh, you do, I know.
Yeah, I sweat.
yeah, you
No, I do too, actually. It's terrible.
And freaking AC, especially in the summer, is going to get really expensive. Yeah. So this is made by Chili Sleep. It is called a Doc
Not
Pro.
sponsored.
Not sponsored. So it's going to be next podcast. Going to be the most honest review ever.
Yeah.
Um,
If you don't mind me asking, how much was this?
I got
Be real with me.
20% off on it, but I think it was $800.
With the 20% or without?
So I think
$1,000 to
with
grand?
taxes, there's like 9. Without the 20% off, it's like 12 or something. So pretty expensive. I totally know
I was
that.
not expecting it. Okay,
Okay,
so is this
so
like
this
an
is-
AC unit?
This is essentially an AC unit for your mattress.
It's like something you put under the sheets or something.
Yeah, so you put it
Okay.
under your sheet. It has a water reservoir that pumps water throughout, and it can chill it and it can heat it
That's kind of cool.
Do you change the water?
like once every month or a couple months. Yeah,
As long as
wow.
you can change it.
you can change the
Yeah.
water. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's super high tech. But the really cool thing is there's an app, so it can adjust to your sleep. So it's supposed to like better your REM sleep and everything. I have a 30-day trial, so I don't have to keep it. So I like this is not something that.
Bro,
if it
you should let
sucks-
me try it.
Yeah, you can try. it.
No, like give me one night. I want to try it.
Oh,
like
I'll give you
actually.
one night. Yeah.
No, but if you got 30 days, I mean, try it your first week
Guys,
or two.
we're all gonna share the
But I
bed
want
at the
one.
same
Let me
time.
try
That's
once
fine.
because
Yeah, for sure.
that would be something. 'cause
So-
I sweat, like you said. I'm hot.
Right.
Like I don't like any covers, fans, everything. Like
Yeah.
I.
So, but here's one thing: it is expensive, but you spend a third of your day sleeping.
Yeah.
It honestly, like buying a good mattress, it makes sense to invest in these things because of how like crucial they are to your life. Like,
I've woken up in the middle of the night sweating.
yeah,
Like I've
and
woken up.
it's
and
also
just
one of the things of like having that correct. So, this is way deep in the rabbit hole, and I could just all be placebo. I don't know, probably to some degree, but
it's okay.
like our ancestors, whatever, when they would sleep outside, it gets
Yeah.
coldest in the middle of the night. And so that's when your body naturally adapts to like that deepest sleep. Well, being inside, you can't, like, it's not changing. But with this, you can set it to be its coldest at like that 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
And so that's when you're going to be in the deepest sleep, and it's supposed to help you not wake up as much. Because I've been on a really bad spell of waking up at like 3.
I literally woke up at 4.
Let me
last
tell you
night.
something.
Yeah.
So speaking of like sleeping outside in the cold,
Yeah.
one of the best nights of sleep I ever got. So Edie's family has a lake house in
This
Kentucky.
must have been life changing.
Oh, dude, I still remember it.
Yeah.
Okay. So they have a lake house in Kentucky, and it was like super hot because there's like 20 people staying in this house. Like it was just
Yeah.
whatever. It was really hot. I slept outside on a couch when it was like 40 degrees outside with like one blanket. Best sleep I've ever gotten in my whole
crazy.
entire life, and I slept outside on a couch. It was awesome.
I always sleep really well in a
Yeah,
We were.
Can they hear me? I hope they can hear me.
probably
Yeah.
not.
Now they probably can.
So this is the sheet thing. It's kind of like a mesh, and you put your sheets over this.
So is that what's touching you?
Nothing's
This
touching
one.
you, but
This
it's
one.
on.
This is it. Okay.
This is what's on the bed.
Oh, okay. So that's okay. I got what you're saying now.
Okay, and then
So that's underneath the sheets.
yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like Drew last night.
Wow.
Wow.
You know what's funny? People like, doesn't your dad watch this podcast?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mr. Cargill.
We've made all of our jokes today.
I feel uncomfortable. It's
Bless
okay.
you.
I've already said we're gonna share the bed at the same time to try this. So
I'm not home tonight, and so I'm like kind of scared that like you're gonna be sleeping in my bed today. I'm enjoying the packaging so far.
It's nice.
it's what I'd expect. I can't reach it. Wow.
Whoa, that's crazy.
That's a whole thing.
That's a whole unit right there,
It's
man.
like CPAP.
A what?
Literally
CPAP.
CPAP.
You know what a CPAP is? Sleep apnea, where people do that, the air
Oh,
breathes
yeah.
for you,
Oh,
basically.
here it is.
That's literally a CPAP.
It's not though.
No, I mean, I'm just saying it
looks
looks
like
like it.
Idiot.
So one of the reasons I chose this over the 8 sleep mattress, because that's the rival, is you can buy a half bed. Because I'm not sleeping with nobody, I'm not gonna spend $3,000.
So this is half your bed.
Yeah,
Ooh, that changes things.
really.
Yeah, well, I roll too.
I'm on a king.
Oh, see, I sleep like a coffin.
Oh no,
I mean, I'm the
wake
same
up
way,
and
but-
I sometimes I'm fully rotated.
So here's the
Yeah.
reservoir.
Like, I mean,
Yeah, I don't move when I sleep.
I don't move, but that. Phew.
Me and Edie kick the shit out of each other. We're always punching and shit.
All right, this is sick. Live review coming next podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. That was a derailment, but
that was just completely random. It pulled up right during this.
I didn't want it sitting outside of our house.
Something's wrong with camera.
Oh wow.
Again, was it not fully charged?
No, it was 100%.
It was. We were SD memory. I didn't delete the last video.
late.
Man, we really are trying, and we're
Just face on the memory card.
we're just failing.
Okay, well, we'll wrap up this podcast. I think that was a good podcast.
I had fun.
Thank y'all for watching. Once again, we're sorry that some of the uploads were not working out very well. We do try and upload Wednesdays at 3 p.m. as well as Saturdays at 10 a.m. So make sure you tune in. We appreciate everyone for liking and following on our Instagram, the 225 Podcast, following us on TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, everything of that nature. So thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for watching. We appreciate y'all. If you have any recommendations on energy drinks to buy, anything of that, let us know. We love all of you. Make sure you guys are having good days, good weeks, get some good sleep, eat some good food, and peace out. Goodbye. Surprise.